Okay, we're recording. We are recording. Okay, David, you requested this question. It is the, what was it, 2006 higher level maths paper 1, question 8, leaving cert. So the first one here, integrate root x is like integrating x power a half dx, which would be increase the power by 1, divide by the new power, plus c. So that's 2/3 root x cubed plus c. And number 2, integrate e minus 2x dx. Well, that will just be just divide by minus 2. So that's minus a half, the coefficient here. E minus 2x plus c. Okay, b part 1. I can change that into the integration of a half times 2x, 1 plus x squared cubed dx. And I'll say u equals 1 plus x squared. So that means du dx equals 2x, or in other words, that du equals 2x dx. So therefore, this piece and this piece can be replaced by du. So that's equal to a half. X goes from 1 to 2, and this can be replaced by u cubed du, which is a half u cubed, which will be u4 over 4. So that's an eighth, 1 plus x squared power 4, 1 to 2. So I'll put 2 in first. 2 squared is 4, plus 1 is 5. So that's 625, I think, 5 power 4. And then minus, and I put 1 in. 1 squared is 1, plus 1 is 2. 2 power 4 is 16. So that would be 1/8, and then 625 minus 16. So that's 609. And can I simplify this? No, I can't, can I? Let me just double check that I haven't done anything silly with all this mental arithmetic. Okay. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay. Now, number 2, I need a trig rule here, but I don't know them off by heart. I know that sine for theta plus theta, that's sine for theta cos theta, plus cos for theta sine theta, and then sine for theta minus theta. Oh, sorry, no, that's not quite right. Sine theta plus 3 theta. No, I'm trying to figure this out. It's been a while since I've done my trig rules. I know which one it is. Oh, I'll have to resort to looking into the logbook, won't I? Oh, the formula I need to use is this one. What I was trying to do, for people to be clear, I was trying to have a situation where I'd have sine 4 theta plus theta. So that's sine 4 theta cos theta plus sine theta cos 4 theta. But you can see that's not quite making, I see I was doing it wrong, because what I'm trying to make is a sine 5 theta cos 3 theta. So I should have said something like 5 theta plus 3 theta. Then you could have sine 5 theta cos 3 theta plus sine 3 theta cos 5 theta. And then if you say sine 5 theta plus 3 theta, that's the exact same thing. Oh, sorry, minus. That's the exact same thing, but just with a minus here. So if you were to add them together, then you would get sine 8 theta plus sine 2 theta equals 2 sine 5 theta cos 3 theta. That's what I was trying to do. But in fact, I was only trying to do that because I couldn't remember this formula. So you can see this formula is essentially what I was trying to do there. Because I never remember these formulas. I remember the compound ones. So anyways, I'll just use this formula because that would be the most natural thing to do. So that would be to change this into 0 pi over 4. So this is like a and b. I can put a half here and the 2 here. So that's a half. And then 2 sine a cos b is sine the sum, which is 8 theta, plus sine the difference, which is 3 theta d theta. So that's going to be a half 1/8 minus cos 8 theta minus 1/3 cos 3 theta, 0 pi over 4. So if I put in the pi over 4, that's minus 1/8 cos 2 pi minus 1/3 cos 3 pi over 4. And then if I put in 0, cos 0 is 1, so that's minus 1/8 minus 1/3. Now, cos of 2 pi is 1, so I can just change that into 1. And then cos 3/4 pi, that's minus, so that's becomes a plus root 2 over 2. Okay, and then minus 1/8 minus 1/3 times minus a half. So that's plus 11/48. Okay, so let's see, 11. So let me see now. A half times minus a half times minus 1/8 plus 11/48. Okay, so that's 1/6 plus 1/6. No, 12 actually. Root 2 over 12. Okay, let's check the answer here. 0 pi over 4 sine and then whoops, and then cos. Okay, let's see. No, I have made a mistake. Most likely in the last step here. Let's try again. The last step. Shouldn't try and squish it in. Okay. Maybe it might be good to take the minus out at least. So that would be cos 8 theta over 8 minus cos 3 theta over 3. Plus, I mean. So that will be minus a half. And then minus minus, so plus a half. Okay, so if I put 0 in here, that would be 1 over 8 plus 1 over 3. And then if I put pi over 4, that would be cos 2 pi over 8 plus cos 3/4 pi over 3. Okay, cos 2 pi over 8 plus cos 3/4 pi. Times minus a half. So that is minus 3 plus 4 root 2 over 48 plus 11 over 48. I think I'm still doing something wrong. Unfortunately. What? Yeah. Definitely doing something wrong here. Because the answer doesn't have a root in it. What am I doing wrong? This is embarrassing. Sign the sum 8. Oh my, that's a 2. I don't believe it. 5 minus 3 is 2. Ridiculous. Okay. Right, let's take out the calculator. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I guess it's like nearly 11 o'clock at night. Cos 2 pi minus 1 over 3 cos pi over 2. So that's minus 1 over 16. And then I'll just change that to 0. And that's plus 11 over 48, which is 1 over 6. Okay, now I think that's correct. So we'll check the answers in a minute. The diagram shows the graphs of f and g, where we have that as f, and then that is g. Calculate the area of the region enclosed by the curve y equals fx. So that's the whole area here. Okay, so that would be integration from this point to this point, which that's minus 2 and 2 by solving this. So that's minus 2 to 2. 12 minus 3x squared. So that's 12x minus x cubed. 2 and minus 2. So I'll put 2 in first. 12 times 2 minus 2 cubed, 16. And then I'll put in minus 2. Okay. So that's 32. Okay, and then show that the region enclosed by the curves F and G, it has half the area. So we just want this area here. It's supposed to be 16. Okay, so this area here would be this point to this point. The upper function, 12 minus 3x squared, minus the lower function to get the in-between area. So that's 9x squared. We'll have to get these points in a moment. Okay, so that would be integration of 12 minus 12x squared dx. Right, now we have to solve these two equations. So 12 minus 3x squared equals 9x squared. So that means x equals plus or minus 1. So that would equal 12x minus 4x cubed, 1 to minus 1. I put 1 in, I get 8. And I'll put minus 1 in, so I get minus 12 plus 4, so that's minus 8. So that's 16, which we can see is indeed half. Now let's check the answers. That's probably the end of it. Mac and schemes. (2006). Leaving cert. Maths. Maths. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Last question, paper wants to be about here. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, they leave it in power form. So they kept it as 2/3 x power 3 over 2. So they just kept it like that. And then that one's correct. The first one, 609 over 8, that's correct. Next one is a quarter. Now I said a sixth. So maybe that's why David wanted to see this one. Let me double check my calculations. Sine yeah, okay, so I made a mistake. So I must have mistyped something. 32 and 16. All right, so what have I done wrong now? I still have 3 here. Ugh, from the previous mistake. Dang. Dang. All right, let's check that again. If I go back to my calculators, calculation earlier, and change that 3 to a 2, then I'll get minus 1 over 16. And then for the second calculation as well, change that to 2. plus 5 over 16 is 4 over 16, which is 1 over 4. That's A. That's B. That's C. Sorry, kind of made a bit of a mess of that. But there you go. Now it's correct.